Welcome to Where It Never Changes, everyone. My name's Aaron Love. I'm the DM. With me today is Shea Dan,
This is Stuart signing in to Rad Homes.
Trevor Noah,
As Jimothy, who never forgets stuff. I have nothing this week.
Elliot Shanley,
As Harriet, the woman of many voices.
and Sean Curl.
Hello, everybody. I'm Midas.
So where we left off last time, I believe the party, without Harriet, because Harriet went in search of the missing Unity Circle members, went and got their reward for doing their side quest, and then got Nikkei gave them a stay at Maggie's, which she's a ghoul that runs a, if you want to call it Airbnb, if you want to call it a, just a quick place to stay the night. And while they were there, Midas tried to steal whatever he could get his hands on. I believe you got some moldy soap or something. And after that, after they wake up, the party is instructed that Harriet is missing in the woods. So they go to find her, and while they leave Azenta to go find Harriet, Harriet wakes up and realizes the entire camp from the night before is gone, including the Unity Circle members, and literally nobody else is at the camp but them. Then they see what looks like a hallucination of a rad stag, and they chase after it and end up falling into a hole that they can't climb out of. Then the party comes and finds them, pulls them out. They return to Azenta, where Nikkei is very delighted to see Harriet and is back and safe and sound. And after that, I believe we ended with Nikkei kind of giving them a couple different locations that they could travel to, one of which is a super duper mart that might have the penicillin and possibly a comic book or a magazine that Hubert was looking for. So with that, you guys are still in Nikkei's office, talking things over. What do you guys want to do?
Well, we ended it pretty much with the end of the conversation, right?
Potentially, I was just leaving it open if you guys wanted to ask any more questions or if anything like that.
I have that we learned that it's up north, and we were getting ready to go shopping.
Okay.
And then I also have in my notes that we are creating an Airbnb system using Flanders. So we're gonna make frat houses in every city. And so I think we need to get started on that as well, Aaron, while we're in town.
Okay. If you guys, yeah. So, are you guys gonna leave Nikkei's office, or what are you guys gonna do there?
Sounds like it, but should we start with outing Maggie and taking over her place?
Yes, 100%.
So Azenta will be 100% less racist.
We're just doing like the work of good people here, Aaron. So yeah, I think Nikkei will go ahead and take the lead on this one, Jimothy.
Guys, so I think Midas would agree with this. We need to kind of start our chain of rat houses, and I was thinking with Muggy or whatever her dumb face is, being a bad person, maybe we could just kind of start with her place.
I would have to agree with that. She's just a tad bit too racial.
Yeah, and I think for profit's sake, you can't really just keep turning down customers just
Does
because of
each
who they are.
Rat house need
Right.
founder.
I'm not quite sure how it works.
Midas is the founder.
Well, I'm the president. I didn't found it. I just took it over.
We did stumble upon it, yeah?
I think we should talk about a 4-person board member situation. I think we should all have equal parts of this company. Yeah, I really like this. I think we can employ Maggie and have her just work for
No.
us after we show her like a lot of like HR videos and like just extensive humanities training.
Sensitivity training.
Yes,
Aaron?
exactly.
I want to roll insight against Hubert to see if there was any sarcasm on employee Maggie.
Okay.
That's a 16.
Go ahead and answer that, Hubert. However you will.
Yeah, no, definitely. Sincerely, just thinks that Maggie could be reformed. I think it's nice because so far we have a ghoul theme going on as far as proprietors, and ghouls don't die as easily as humans do. So I would say Hubert probably.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, thinks that I'm like might as well. I guess go for it, Jimothy. But
Just to be clear,
yeah, sincere.
ghouls don't die as easily. Challenge accepted.
As you guys are having this conversation, Nikkei's just like looking at you guys, super puzzled. Like,
Oh.
what are they really like talking about? Like,
They're always
making-
like this, Nikkei.
So yeah, Nikkei, Nagy is super racist. Like, oh my gosh, it was terrifying. Definitely not like Azenta is trying to offer here. So I think we should like just put her through some sensitivity training and just get her started on rad homes.
Okay, I mean, I know that she can be a little standoffish, but I can't really, force somebody into slave labor for you guys.
You know, we're gonna pay her. Jeez, whoa, Nikkei.
Well,
That
I mean-
is some negative energy coming off
Well,
of you right now.
what I'm trying to say is, you'll have to ask her if she's willing. Is all I'm getting at.
I'm sensing hesitation from Aaron the DM, not Nikkei the character.
Oh no, I don't care one way or the other. I just think that you guys are it's gonna be a tough sell to get Maggie to play along.
Challenge accepted.
All right, you guys, just kill Maggie and just take her place.
What's your intimidation like there, Elliot?
Pretty good if I remember. Let's see. Is that a separate skill?
I
don't see it
I
there.
think we have it
Yeah.
in speech.
Yeah, I believe it's a
Speech?
speech. Yeah.
Oh well, I am proficient with a +3 in speech, so
That could
I
be
can
our
be
doorway.
persuasive.
You could use your sexual energy
Yeah,
to entice her.
I'll use
into-
my +3 sex appeal.
I want to see that between Aaron and El, and that would be fun to watch. Yeah. Okay.
We get people in on our multi-level marketing scheme by just having Harriet give them lap dances.
I'm down for that.
Just making it rain with the caps.
Yeah.
Ting 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 ting.
Imagine like the stripper being larger than the actual floor.
No, I'm just thinking of like
Oh.
a 400-pound super being trying to give somebody a lap dance and just like breaking the chair.
I wouldn't be all she broke.
Yep.
Oh,
I
God.
saw us careening towards that direction. Yep.
Oh god. Every time.
So this Maggie, what's her deal?
Guys, you know what, guys? I think fuck it. We should just go shopping and go to the north.
Does that mean we're not doing the taking over Baggy's place?
let's just do it later, man. Let's just get exhausted.
Well, no one's more tired than I am, but that sounds fine.
Let's do it. Hey, you know what? Why don't you lead us to the shop, Timothy?
Timothy's gonna start sprinting towards the market.
Okay.
Harriet follows in full sprint.
So as you guys are leaving,
Can I
Me
try to
too.
catch up to Timothy though? Like I want to make sure he doesn't get there first.
So athletics.
so as you guys No, I'm gonna say that as you guys are both sprinting towards the door, you both like hit it at the same time and do the whole like both like your
Oh, yeah,
shoulders
yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
both half in and half
Nice.
out, and like
So
kind of
Harriet
struggling.
just is the door now.
Yeah, you guys are both kind of like Winnie the Pooh in the honey hole,
Mm.
kind of stuck in there trying to fight your way through because you both want to be the first one through it.
I would
like like a sitcom thing.
I would say if you guys are gonna do a athletics check to see who gets there first. Now I'm not trying to DM Aaron, but I'm just saying Harriet knows this place better than Jimothy, so she
Bullshit.
might have advantage.
I don't think knowing anything is helping this fight.
I mean, I did go ahead and roll a d20 for athletics if anyone wants to know.
I mean, yeah, I guess Jimothy might as well.
I mean, shortcuts. I feel like Harriet would know like the
Harriet
shortcut
would know how to
quickest
get there
through the
quicker.
market,
Well,
or yeah.
Oh no,
I
I
may
thought
not
that you guys
even
were leaving.
need
Wait,
it.
hold on.
We're
Sorry,
going somewhere else. We're not going to the Azenta markets.
Wait, T for timeout. Are you talking about leaving Nikkei's office? Because that's what I was envisioning. Was
Yeah,
that you guys
leaving
were
her
leaving?
office,
yeah,
Okay,
or
leaving.
whatever
Okay,
market.
okay.
Yeah, and going to the Azenta market.
Yeah, but I'm saying from where you guys are at in her office to leave the door, like there's no knowledge.
No.
That's why I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking
I'm just
about?
I'm talking about who gets to the shops first. They wanna race each other to the
no,
shops.
see, I'm saying that you guys
I
like
thought you
collided
meant
at the
shop
door.
doors.
No, I'm saying to
Yeah.
leave her office, you guys
Mm.
collide at her office door.
No, Harriet would
sorry.
know how to get there easier than Jimothy. She knows Azenta better than anybody in the party.
Harriet would
Well,
like
okay,
nudge
well-
her way out of the door, like put it in reverse.
For
and,
the
like,
narrative, you guys have not left her office yet. So
What?
that's
Wait.
why.
In the first episode, when we first met Harriet, Harriet came in from a different way than the rest of us. Correct?
Well, she was back in the shadows behind Nikkei. She didn't come from anywhere.
I thought, okay, I was gonna go with like, Harriet has like a side entrance that she knows about.
No. She was just kind of. She's kind
Harriet
of
doggy door.
I'm trying so hard for you,
Man,
Elliot.
I know everybody is. I feel bad for Jimothy here.
Yeah, we all have that fuck Jimothy attitude right now.
Harriet is just gonna like back out of the doorway and be like, "Oh, after you, Jimothy," because like she knows this place. Like she's like, give him a head start.
Okay, so as you guys have that debacle, Midas goes to follow. Are you following Pursuit? Midas?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so as you turn to walk away, Nikkei kind of grabs your wrist and is eyeing a patch that's on your shoulder that's kind of like really, really worn down that you can just kindly make out. And she grabs your wrist and she's not even really addressing you. She's staring at the patch and goes, "Are you a courier for the Northwest Express?"
I was.
And when you say I was, Midas starts having a flashback that takes him all the way back in time to well before you were a ghoul. Back years and years and years and you're standing right outside the front of a building that says Northwest Express on the top of it. And you're coming back from what had been a job, what you know as to be your last job. And as you enter the building, everybody inside is like, "Hey, Mikey! Mike! What's up, Mike? Hey, Mike! Hey, Mike! Hey, Mike! Hey!" Like everybody is just so excited to see you. Hey, Mikey! And so as you kind of make your way through, kind of waving a little nonchalantly as you walk through, as you're waving, you kind of look at your hand and you notice that's a human hand, and that's not the ghoul hand that you've become accustomed to. But you just kind of keep on going through, and at the very back of the room, a gentleman's approaching you, and he goes, "Hey, look who the cat dragged in. Hey there, good buddy." And he like puts his arm around you, and you come to know this gentleman as Mr. Burton. He is the head of the Northwest Express. He's the main dude here. He runs everything, and he employs lots and lots of couriers throughout the Northwest. He kind of ushers you into his office, and as you sit down in the chair that's across from his desk, and he plops down, and he goes, "Hey there, Mikey. I know that was supposed to be your last job, but you know, this another big, the biggest job that I've seen come across my desk, and I know that you've been saving up money for you and your girl to start a new life, but I wanted to bring you in on this. You want to do one last job?" And you sigh really heavily, and before you can answer, he goes, "Let's flip for it." He goes, "Heads, you do the job. Tails, you start your new life." And he flips it in the air, and it spins and spins and spins. And as it slowly descends, you come back to your senses, and you're back in Azenta with Nikkei holding your wrist. What do you do?
I mean, was it kind of instantaneous? All just happened like quick. Would you say that was like a few seconds worth of, or how long was I standing there just looking into space?
Probably a solid 10 to 20 seconds. Like, not enough that'd be like weird, but Nikkei's like kind of fixated on the patch anyways, and with all the commotion and Jimothy and Harriet like like slamming into the door and or slamming into the the doorway at the same time, and Harriet saying after you and all that stuff, it all kind of just happened in succession. But yeah, it was 10 to 20 seconds.
I mean, just like kind of, when you're staring off into space and you come back to, you kind of shake your head like, well, that was weird, I mean, I think, pretty confused by it because, I mean, obviously, I don't remember anything after that.
Yeah.
I would say I shed a single tear, but I didn't, so.
I mean, ghouls don't really cry anyway.
Exactly. A lot of emotion, kind of just like, oh, damn.
Okay.
I remember when everybody liked me. Now it's kind of like, But Midas is not really one to show emotion, so he's just going to shrug it off for now. Kind of just, that was weird, kind of thing. Maybe not look into it too much yet.
Okay. And I mean, Nikkei still has like a hold of like a loose grip on your wrist, and she just like repeats the question like,
Well,
"Are you a member? Or are you a courier? Or are you?"
I was I came back from my last job and went out on another one, and I guess, and I don't remember much after that. But I can tell you I was for the Northwest Express.
Okay. Well, I'm so sorry. If I would have known. We try to treat couriers with a little bit more respect around here than I've shown you. So my apologies in that. But she's just like sitting there like a little taken back because she hasn't seen a courier from Northwest Express in quite some time. Probably about a good year or so. Um, if you decide to look into that, just know that their headquarters are to the south. They're in Northern California, or Northern California Republic. They're kind of in the heartland of their territory. So if you want to go check them out, that's what I would recommend if you're having a hard time remembering.
Why, thank you.
She lets go.
Well, I might. I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully we could find it on that Pit Boy of Jimothy's or something.
Perhaps. So with that, what does Hubert do?
I guess I don't really know what I would have been paying attention to, because I feel like I probably would have been paying attention to Harriet and Jimothy getting caught in the door.
Yeah.
But like I can't imagine I wouldn't looked back at some point to see where Midas is and seen that, but I don't want to metagame and say that I saw or heard what was said, but I just want to think that I saw something and then just was going back to watching the disaster of Harriet and Jimothy
Gotcha. So yeah, you
collide and then
probably
take off.
that's fair. So yeah, you probably saw her grab his arm and then like ask a question and then just kind of left.
Yeah, and like I probably saw Midas look away and have like a faraway look.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna wait for him before walking out
Cool.
with him to the market.
Okay.
I will say he as Nick K lets go and we're walking out, he kind of looks at his sleeve, touches the patch, trying to see if he can remember more, but I can't. I can only kind of want to. I want to know how it ended, what happened, whatnot, but I'm not gonna show too much emotion. In my head, I'm fucking bamboozled for sure, but outside of me just kind of nonchalantly rubs it off back to normal Midas kind of thing.
Cool. Okay. So as Hubert and Midas leaves Nikkei's office and catches up with the rest of the party, are you guys planning on stopping in the marketplace, or what was your guys' intention here?
Jimothy to it.
Just to beat him to it.
What was your roll, by the way, for...
Oh, it was a 17.
I got a 21.
Whoa. Okay.
So that
played,
fits with the flavor.
Jimothy.
That fits with you saying, "Oh, I'll go ahead," and everything. So
Yeah, just missed it by a nick. If I hadn't given him that head start.
sorry, I got caught up in Midas's thing. I totally forgot about asking for the results of the roll.
Forgot about it too.
I didn't.
Jimothy wins in
Timothy's like,
memory.
"I win."
Okay, so I don't really know Azenta, but this place doesn't seem too complicated.
No, it's as soon as you make it to the marketplace, you can kind of look around and see, that there's different merchants for different things. There's a general store type merchant. There's like energy weapon type merchant. There's guns and ammo type merchant, melee weapons. They're all kind of like divvied up because they don't want to step on each other's toes, if that makes any sense. There's a armor merchant, that sort of thing. So yeah, there's multiple of each type, but they definitely stay in their lanes.
Well, what I meant was I've been through Azenta 3 times now, I think.
Great.
So I think I would already know where the markets are, even though maybe I don't know good shortcuts. But maybe that might explain the win. But my point is, I just want to get to where you would call the markets before coming out of a sprint and then just turning around waiting for Harriet to show up.
Okay. So once you leave Nikkei's office, you walk through the residential area that has the crops and
There's
the
no walking.
orchard, and that's okay.
Run
So
through.
when you proceed through,
Fast pace.
yeah. So once you sprint through the from Nikkei's office, you pass through the residential area, you pass through where they have the crops and the orchard and that sort of thing, and then you kind of go through a little bit of a very short hallway tunnels type situation, and then when you come out, the entire outside ring essentially is merchants.
Yeah. Would you say the sound barrier was broken?
Did you roll a nat 20, Trev?
No, I rolled a 15, but my...
No, you know the answer then.
Hey, it was a 21.
You know the answer.
I mean, sound barrier, that's pretty freaking fast, dude.
Unless you're Anthony Hopkins in a motorcycle, don't talk to me.
That's 340 meters a second.
Yeah.
I can get there. I just need a little bit more training.
So let's put it this way. Everybody else sees Jimothy running at a pretty quick pace. In Jimothy's mind, he's like Sonic the Hedgehog. He's just like everything's a blur just in his mind's eye.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, I should probably be careful with that, huh? Yeah. So yeah, in your mind's eye, you're just everything's a blur because you're moving so fast, and then you come to a halt, and everything kind of comes back into focus.
Okay. I'm gonna try to play off like I'm not breathing heavy. So when Harriet comes up, you'll, that was a good workout. That was a good pre-run.
Never skip cardio.
Never skip cardio. So hey, where's Hubert? He's the one who wanted to shop.
Still back with Decay.
As we lazily come in,
Yeah, exactly. As
Midas
they
and I.
casually stroll forward.
So what are you guys thinking about buying?
Well, to be honest, I think it'd be good to get some stim pack supplies for you fleshies, and probably some like food rations and stuff for Timothy and whoever else needs to eat, and probably some like weapons or something for me, maybe like a gun or something.
There's an excellent craft stall over here, and Harriet like goes to like the like just her favorite stall to pick up like paper and glue and glitter and stuff like that.
I mean, I'm not mad about it, that's for sure. I'm gonna carouse at least a little bit.
You said there's a guns and ammo place.
Oh yeah, there's so Azenta is the NCR's most northern hub and marketplace, so just about anything can be found here. And if what you're looking for can be found at one of the merchants, you could probably bump into some rando and like be like, hey, you know, like nudge nudge kind of thing, and probably get whatever you're looking for.
Well, I definitely am interested in buying some ammo for sure. Is there
Okay.
like a max amount that you want me to have at one time, or can I just like?
I mean, you can cash like you can as much as you have caps for.
Okay, well, I'll go to the guns and ammo place. Take a look at what they got. At least I at least want to look at the guns. Kind of do what I normally do when I go into a gun store, look at the guns that I can't afford, and then just buy ammo for the ones I have. You know.
That's fair. Um, okay, so as you kind of look around and kind of get your bearings, you see a place that says GIGA and GNA, which is the gun and ammo merchant.
Okay. What kind of guns do they got, Aaron?
They have all kinds of guns. So they have basic pipe guns. They have bolt action pipe guns. They have a combat rifle, a hunting rifle.
They got any revolvers?
They have a 357 Magnum. But to kind of
Ooh.
give you a little bit of insight, it is kind of similar in damage to the gun that you already have. Um, they have a pipe revolver as well.
They got
Yeah,
any
I mean,
laser pistols?
that would be a different merchant.
Okay, I want to look for the science-based weapon merchant then
Okay.
afterwards.
How much would they charge for that 357 revolver?
It's 100 caps. Oh, my apologies. I was looking at the modifications. So the 357 Magnum, since that's the one that you seem interested in, it's 2d8 piercing damage, and it's 100 caps.
Ooh, okay. How much is ammo for that?
So you can get it's 1 cap per round, or you can buy a box of 50 rounds for 40 caps.
A box of 50 rounds for 40 caps?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit. I think I'm gonna pick up that revolver and a box of ammo. I've got 145 caps, so
Okay. So you're gonna do both?
yeah.
Okay. Hey there, man. So we got this pretty nice revolver here. It'd be 140 for this, and I'll throw in a box of ammo for a 140.
Oh. Well, damn, I'll take it. What what would you give me for my what do you got for 10 millimeter rounds?
10 millimeter. So those are going to be 2 caps each, or 90 caps for a box of 50.
Well, I might have to come back to you on that. But
Okay.
I'll just take the revolver in that box of 50 rounds.
Sounds good. And he slides it over to you.
It's 20
I'll give him the
rounds
caps.
in a box.
What?
It's 20 rounds a box.
For 38?
357.
Oh, did I say? Fuck. It is 20. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. He is totally right. It is 20 rounds. Good looking out, Shay.
I'm sorry,
Just
Sean.
give me 2 boxes. I don't know. Something.
It's 50 cap
50. Yeah, it's
for a
50
box
for
of
20. I'm so sorry. Thanks, Shay. Good looking out.
But I think Aaron
You're
will
good.
let you do the 140 anyways because he feels
I
bad.
100% will. That was my bad. I was trying to
So
multitask for you guys. And
do you just want to say instead of 50 just 40? Since
yeah,
it's
it'll be
20 rounds a
140,
box.
140, and you get the 20 rounds.
You said that was 2d8, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah. Anyways.
If I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to take away from you, Sean, but if that's it, I would like to hop over to the energy weapon stall.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think I'm done. I got rid of all my caps pretty much, so.
So yeah, as you make your way, you walk up to a merchant, and above their little booth it says Ellie's Energy.
Thank you, Ellie. My name is Hubert, and I would love your assistance today.
She kind of glances your way and is a little baffled that she's talking to a Mr. Handy. What what can I get for you today, I guess?
Yeah, sorry, I get that a lot. Fully sentient, Mr. Handy Robot. I am the Hubert model, so that's just like the short. You're up to speed.
Oh wow, that is so cool.
It's super awesome. I love it too.
She walks out from behind her little booth and just starts like looking you over like
Please,
like
just please don't touch me. That would be super. Thank you. I mean, I'm just kind of a germaphobe. I just thank you so much.
she puts her hands up and like oh sorry and like walks back.
I've decided I'm just gonna make me a robot, Aaron. So, anyways, it's wonderful to meet you. I'm sure I'll be around and we can catch up and talk. You seem like a really smart tech person. Yeah, well, I would love to look at some laser pistols.
Ooh, well, looks like we have this one. She like bends down, she like rummages through a couple things and pulls it out and sets it on top of the counter.
Oh, hey, you know what? That is perfect. Exactly what I was needing. Since it is a little dinged up, though, what say we show off a few caps? Maybe to help me out here.
Well, what are you thinking?
Well, so something like that. I could say I can give you 65 caps for that, and maybe like I don't know, like a box of fusion cells, maybe.
65 caps for a laser gun and a box of fusion cells?
Yes, but hear me out. Uh, hey, is there anything you need from me? Oh, I'm pretty cool. I'm handy, if you know what I mean.
That gets her going. She just starts dying laughing, like hitting her knee, like keeled over, just dying. Man, they must have really upgraded your humor chip.
So that is just all me, baby. That's full sentient, Hubert.
Um, I'll tell you what. Because you made me laugh, let's go 80.
You know what? I like Kigali. That's perfect. It is absolutely wonderful. I appreciate it. And I'm definitely gonna tell all my friends about this place, and I'll be a returning customer. You betcha.
She like pats you on like not one of the eyes, but like the top of the spherical dome that is like your body.
So, okay, I'll let you have that one because I have anti-bac on me right now. So
She's just like she turns away and she's still like slapping her knee. She's like, "Hey, Andy, Andy."
and yeah, that's beauty. That's what I was hoping for. Unless there's like a comic stall anywhere nearby.
No, there's
Okay.
nothing really like that.
Yeah, no, I'll meet up with the rest of the group, see what they need.
Anybody else looking for anything?
Harriet's not really looking for anything, but as she's talking to her favorite craft salesman, like everyone notices that she's not really there to like shop or buy anything. She's just chatting him up while folding his business card into like a little tiny paper hat.
Yeah. By the way, that name of that merchant is above it says Fabulous Francis's.
Ooh, is Fabulous Francis like a haberdashery? Is this like a millinery? Can I buy hats here?
Um,
Well, that would be a different
I mean, he
stall.
might have something in the back, but yeah, mostly it's
Hmm.
kind of like a
Is he wearing a hat?
he's in like he has like bedazzled bracers is what
Ooh,
I would describe
okay,
them as.
alright, alright.
Um
He
and
is
that's
fabulous.
yeah, he has a popped up collar with like it's like a purple button up with a popped up collar with a black vest on over it.
Well, I didn't really come here to buy, Francis. I'm sorry. I just wanted another one of your little papers here that you give us samples.
Your presence is my present, Harriet.
Oh, such a sweet silver tongue on this one.
Does Midas know about this?
Um
How's business been, Francis?
Well, it could always be better, but for right now, I'll just make do.
Well, do you sell like cardboard and envelopes and things? Because your business might be picking up soon.
Oh, really? That would be marvelous.
Sure,
What
inductions of rad houses will require paperwork.
Oh, what's a rat house?
I'm not quite clear on it myself, but there's a little ghoul around here who, I'm pretty sure he started it.
Oh, I must speak with him immediately.
It's a good business opportunity, Francis. You should take some of your samples.
Yes. You will have to you'll have to introduce me to this gentleman.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, I'm sure he'll show up around here. We'll wander around the market.
Marvelous, marvelous. Thank you, dear.
I'm gonna put the little tiny paper hat I made out of his business card on his head before we leave. Make sure he's like looking all dapper to meet Midas.
Nice. He kind of adjusts it a little bit and just to
Perfect.
make sure.
Yeah, and
He is
I don't need to shop. I'm just gonna walk out and look for the group, wander about, say hi to people who come up.
sounds good.
I forgot to mention I will meet up with the first person I see. Kind of meet up with the group again since I'm done.
You done?
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I'm done shopping.
Gotcha. So yeah, Harriet would be the first person that you see.
Cool. I'll meet up with Harriet then.
So after you guys get your supplies, are you
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
I would be looking for a armor merchant, specifically helmets.
Helmets, you say?
Yes.
So as you are walking through the marketplace, you see a merchant that says Archie's Armor.
Hi there, Archie. What kind of helmets do you have?
Um, helmets. He just kind of you see him like kind of turn away and dig through some stuff. Mostly they have different pieces for your arms, your legs, your chest, that sort of thing. So he's just kind of digging around. Well, in the way of helmets, I only got this one, but it's seen some combat, so it'll do the trick. And he slides it over, and it's like a combat helmet.
Cool. So, like, how many caps does this cost?
So he sizes up Jimothy, and he goes, "For you, 20 caps."
Hmm. Uh, and this looks pretty beat up.
No, I mean it looks like a little worn, but not like there's like no dents or like bullet holes or anything like that in it. It looks like it's a bit dusty.
Yeah, I can do 20 caps, and I'll give him the 20 caps and take the helmet and jam it onto my head.
Cool. It adds +1 to your AC.
Cool. And then after that, I want to go find like I guess like a tent, a medical tent or doctor or something, someone to like sell stim packs.
Okay. So after you put on your helmet, you leave Archie's and you kind of look around a little bit, and you just see this one, like the nearest one to you. It just says chems up above it, and like some of the letters are like swinging down, like hanging. Um, so it kind of looks like a C with like a H that's like cattywampus kind of dangling with a E M, and then the S is kind of missing. But just the indent of where the S would have been.
Okay, so I'm gonna stand there and I don't know, probably spend like 2 minutes trying to figure out what this says, and then I'll go like, "What's a cheem?"
Hey there, guy. Hey. Come here.
Okay.
So as Jimothy approaches, you see a guy with like a jean vest on. It's kind of tattered around the edges. He has like a white headband on, some raggedy jeans, and he's a little bit on the scrawnier side. About 5'8" or so, with some dusty brownish hair. He goes, "The name's Iggy Poppins. What can I get you?"
God damn it, Aaron.
What?
Iggy Pop. So, yeah, I'm looking for some stim packs. Do you have any stim packs?
Didn't even think of
You really didn't make that connection when you created
Didn't
the
even come up with
character?
the name.
I'm just picturing Iggy Pop now.
Oh God, I'm like blushing. Anyways, so what did Timothy ask? Sorry.
Do you have any stim packs?
Oh. Yeah, man. Yeah. I got some stim packs for you. They go for nowadays, let's see, yeah, about 40 caps. 40 caps for you.
40 caps for one stim pack?
Yeah, 40 caps for one stim pack.
I'm gonna size them up and go. Tell you what, if you can beat me in a push-up contest, then I'll pay 40 caps per stim pack. But if I win, 30 caps per stim pack.
I don't know, man. You look like you got some muscle on you compared to me. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, you noticed, did you? Anyway,
You want to roll a speech check?
but yeah, sure. That's a natural 20.
Oh shit!
Oh,
So Iggy kind of looks around and goes, "Okay, man. Yeah. Let's do this. I got this. I know I do.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I want to butter him up. Go, you know what? You're looking a little muscly yourself. So how about that contest, huh?
Here, I gotta roll something really quick. Oh, shit. So, as as you guys agree to the terms, Jimothy, you get down to start doing the push-ups, and you hear him like crack open a bottle really fast. What do you do?
God damn it. I'm gonna roll over so like I'm on my back so I can see what's going on.
Okay. Are you gonna say anything or do anything?
Well, what is he doing?
So currently, what you see is his back is to you, and you can hear what sounds like a bottle being shaken, and you hear the top like open up.
All right, so I'm on my feet and I go, hey buddy, that's not how push-ups work.
Yeah. I'll be right there.
Um, you said this guy's small, so can I see over his shoulder to what he's holding?
I mean, not if you're prone.
No, I said I'd stand up.
Oh, you stand up? Yeah. So as you stand up, you see him like put something in his mouth and then like close the lid really quick and like turn around. But you totally see like a bottle in his hand as he turns around. He's like trying to put it down really quick, but you definitely see him do that.
Want me to roll a perception to see what it says or something?
I mean, his hand is covering it. He rolled a 9 for a sleight of hand or for a stealth check. So there's like you obviously see it. But his hand would be like covering the label kind of thing.
So what does that have to do with push-ups?
No, yeah, man. Don't worry about it. And he puts the bottle under the counter, and then he like walks around, and he gets prone, like ready to do push-ups.
Okay, so as he's prone, I'm gonna go check out that bottle.
He's like, "Oh shit! Hey man! Hey!" And he like hops up really quick and tries like running after you. And as I don't know if here, hold on a second. I have to see how familiar you might be with this. Can you give me a medicine check?
Yeah. That's a 17.
Okay, yeah. Jimothy definitely has seen these in the vault before. But they're kind of they've always been like locked away or you've only kind of heard about them. But it's definitely buff out. Which Jimothy knows to be kind of like a steroid, like a performance enhancer. That boosts strength. So you definitely know that something's up.
Okay. Honestly, I think Jimothy may have taken some himself at some point in his life. Hey, you're trying to cheat. I want a fair game, and I'm gonna force myself for that buff out so I could take some too.
Oh shit!
I don't like cheaters. We're gonna play on an even field.
Oh shit! Okay.
I mean,
oh man,
that's what you get for trying to cheat on his nat 20.
I know. So you're gonna have to roll in DC 11 to see if you're addicted, if you become addicted to buff out.
Is that just like a straight D20?
Yeah, just straight D20. Unless you have proficiency to medicine.
No, I don't, but I rolled a 19.
Okay, yeah, you're good. So taking buff out as an action increases a character's AC and strength or dexterity based damage rolls by 2 and grants advantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution based attacks, checks, and savings throws. It also grants temporary hit points to the target equal to twice the character level. The effects of buff out last for 1 minute.
You mean agility?
Yeah, I do mean agility. Strength, agility, and endurance based attack rolls. Oh goddamn. Okay. So you both get down. And since you both took it, I'm not really gonna add the +2. I'm just gonna do straight athletics check.
Okay, I'll do the same.
Okay. What you get?
That's a 23. I'm rolling really well so far.
You're rolling really well. He got 19.
God damn it. Wait, 19 total?
You got 19 total.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll take 2 stim packs and the rest of that buff out.
Ah, man. Okay. So Iggy's like, so wait a second here. How much did I say for the stim packs before?
Well, you said 40, but I just won, so now they're 30 each.
Oh shit. Okay, so 30 each for the stim packs, and then the rest of the buff out. Okay, well the buff out is gonna be like, he like cracks it open, and looks at and counts how many pills. He's like, okay, well that one's gonna be like 80. So that'd be like 80 plus 30 plus 30. That's like, he just sits there for like a good solid like 2 minutes, like trying to figure out the math on that. And he's like, it's like 140 or something, right?
I like how Aaron stalled while he was doing the math in his head.
Yeah.
You know, you always call me out, but I'm actually just role playing here.
I'm gonna pull up my Pip-Boy, probably go to like the map screen and go, actually, according to this calculator, it's only 100 caps.
100, but it's 30,
Hey.
30.
This is a machine, and machines are better at math than people are.
You look and it's 553780008 on the calculator. Only true people will know what I just said.
He's like, well, I said, how much did I say again? He's like sitting there. He's like, 140, and you're saying it's 100? Is that what that thing's saying?
Yeah.
Well, let's split the difference. 120 then. 120.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I am going to grab the stim packs and the buff out and just like toss all my caps at him. Aaron, I only have 100, so I'm hoping he's going to just waste time trying to like grab all the caps, and I'm scramming.
Yeah, no, he's just like disheveled, but he's like high as a fucking kite. So by the time he realizes what just happened, you're long gone.
Okay, so does this count as just one piece of buff out, or like?
Yeah,
how
so
many
it's like a
pills?
one-time use. It's a one-time use.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just kind of flavor with the different pills and all that shit. So so Timothy got some steroids, so his penis is gonna shrink.
That frightens me.
Oh man, I should have included like a -1 to sex appeal during this.
No, let's not do that.
I like that, Aaron.
Yeah, I kind of like that too.
I'm gonna run for the first person I see.
Okay. Yeah, there's so many people right now in Azenta. Like, you're just lost in the crowd too, Iggy, and he's like too fucked up to even know. So you guys all just kind of gather, and then yeah, what do you guys do after that?
Well, I immediately introduce Midas to Fabulous Francis here. My friend here, Midas. I think he can help you. Assuming you have caps or, promising business ventures.
Haha, your friend, you say? Nice to meet you there, Midas.
Partner.
Well, howdy. I don't really know what's going on.
Well, you're here at Fabulous Francis's.
And
I don't know. You tell me. I heard that you could do something for me.
I mean, yeah, I could do a lot, but what, Harriet? What's the point of this?
Well, I was in Fabulous Francis' store and I looked around and it was all just paper and stuff, and that's all I saw in the dean's office and a rad house, and that's what couriers work with, so I figured he could use a new big ticket client.
Oh, you want to know about Rad House, Francis?
Sure.
Well, it's funny because the guy back at the Rad House that's recruiting people, his name is Francis too.
Interesting. So captivating. What is this rad house you speak of?
Oh, it's a frat house. You know, we have parties, and I think that's about it.
Parties, you say?
Well, yeah. It's basically we're trying to turn it into a rat home. We're trying to branch out, create a little bit of places. People can stop and rest. And I still haven't talked to Francis about it, but we're trying to expand. And Harriet, why am I talking to this guy?
Because I like him, and I like you, and I figured y'all should meet.
Well, yes, it's a pleasure to meet you, Francis. But
I mean, he can go back to work whenever, but I like introducing people. It's kind of what I do.
well, I'll tell you right now, I don't have a lot of money. But would you be interested in becoming a part of Rat House there, Francis?
um, I'm I'm not
He
interested.
could be a
in-
vendor.
I'm not interested in joining any organizations, as you may say, but I'm always open to a partnership.
Like how so? What were you thinking? What can you do for Rat House? And what can Rat House do for you?
Well, from what your confidant here has proclaimed, you need paper and stationery of the finest quality, to possibly tell them about your message, or tell people about recruiting, or tell people about whatever it may be. And I can provide
He
that.
prints flyers.
I see.
Or maybe he just sells the paper and I draw them, but I've made flyers with Francis before.
Well, how about this? You give me some paper now, and I'll pay for it later when we get more recruits. Because I don't have a lot of money, and I'll make sure I send them all your way. I'll drive your business up tenfold.
We'll sell your paper to new recruits and have them sell the paper to the people they recruit to Rat House.
So, Midas, give me a speech check with advantage because Harriet's helping. It's gonna be a high DC
That's an 8.
with advantage.
Yeah, I have a -2 in speech, buddy.
Gotcha. So Francis just kind of takes a step back. He ponders. So I can't give away my product for free. How about you bring me the caps and then we'll talk.
How many caps does he need, Francis?
For a little starter pack, let's say 30 caps.
I'll cover your investment fee, Midas.
Oh, right.
I mean, I'm a frequent customer. I'll be using Rat House's supply of paper myself, so.
Okay. So you guys get
I just spent 30 caps on paper. The
yeah, I know.
potential of paper.
So you guys get like a starter pack is what he calls it, and essentially what's in it is like 10 pieces of like normal paper that's kind of like printer paper. You get 10 pieces of cardstock, 20 pieces of various colors of construction paper, and like a little thing of like glitter.
Well worth it. I can make so many hats.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Hats? You're supposed to be making flyers for Rat House.
That's true.
Well, I'm gonna give that all to Harriet since she promised she was gonna make flyers.
Does Red House have like a logo or something? Because I'm thinking Harriet could just like during the
We make it whatever we want,
All right,
buddy.
yeah.
We can get on
Absolutely.
this.
all right, Harriet
There's-
can make these hats out of the flyers, and we give out hats as
I'm
promotional.
thinking a rad roach.
Yeah.
in like an 80s glasses and like a Hawaiian shirt in front of a home giving a thumbs up.
Mm,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just
That's
off the top of my
perfect.
head. Early,
So in
yeah,
like
that's just early.
a mix between like, oh yeah, I can't say certain things. Never mind.
We'll make
Does
Does it
the
have
rat.
any like Greek letters under it? Rad, just RAD.
Yeah, or we could go with like the radiation symbol
Yeah.
somewhere, but I don't know if that's going to be like negative connotation for our branding.
You know, these are
Not
all
for
things
ghouls.
that
Well, we
are,
want the Airbnbs all run by ghouls.
We could have a rad spa where it's just like radiation for ghouls to go recharge.
This is we're gonna run this market.
It's just for ghouls. We become more racist than Maggie.
Well, no,
Things-
no. People can use the rad spas, but we have to have them sign a waiver just in case, you know.
the things you don't think about your players doing as a DM.
I mean, we'll have a normal spa for the humans too, Jimothy. Jeez.
It won't be as good.
Am I over there? Like, did I find them? Is everyone
Yeah,
just
yeah, you
around
guys
this
are all
person
yeah,
craft?
yeah, you guys are
Oh,
yeah,
we're-
you guys
okay.
all. I don't know. I mean,
Well,
I envisioned that you guys
thank you,
were you guys
Francis.
all grouped up, and then Harriet and Midas walked off. So I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't want to be there for the Francis debacle, so
Title of
we'll
the
say
episode,
Hubert and
the
Jimothy were
Francis
just hanging.
Well, I'll tell you what, Francis, I'll tell you what. If you ever want to join Rad House, it's completely free of charge. In fact, I'll just consider you a member whether you like it or not.
He just shakes his head and like under his breath, and he's like, "I knew I should have been Taylor."
Poor Francis.
Do you, I will ask, Francis, when we get flyers made up, do you mind if we put one in your stall for people to see?
I mean, anything that brings in caps, sure, why not?
We'll make sure that we say all the supplies that we got were from this stall, from this store, and we'll give you a 5-star review.
He doesn't know what 5-star review means, but he's like, sure, why not?
Thank you, Francis.
Is that
Seeing you around.
as always, Harriet? It's always a pleasure.
So now, I want to make up a flyer real quick, and 1 second. I wanna put that it was from Fabulous Franks.
Can we all take a moment to appreciate the fact that we've basically left Jimothy in the middle of the market, roided out of his mind?
Wearing a helmet.
Like, I can just imagine him putting his helmet into walls, like, test out my helmet.
Well, hey, Jimothy and Hubert are together, right?
Yeah, I think you and I are together while we're waiting for Harriet and Midas to get back from
You
Harriet's.
ready
little,
to skadoodle
offshoot.
Midas?
Oh yeah, I've been ready.
I'm just envisioning Hubert just kind of like babysitting a roided out Jimothy. Jimothy's like, let's go! Let's go!
How long does it last?
Hubert's like, calm down. Just a minute.
Oh, okay. Well, when I get to Hubert, I'm probably more out of breath as I've been doing a whole lot of running. I'll just say, this place has a problem with drugs.
Yeah, that's pretty much everywhere, bud. I don't know where you've been. This is under a rock or something.
No, I was over there at the Cheem's place, and that dude, I pull out the buff out. He was just getting high off of this stuff, and I have it now.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Jimothy, that's, oh, that's not good to have in your hands.
I took some. It's in my body.
Yeah. Oh, you did. Okay. Well, just, oh, boy. So, yeah, we're definitely going to deal with that later in the future.
It's good stuff.
I imagine Harriet's like getting back to the group while Hubert is explaining like the DARE program to Jimothy.
Well, I'm going to specifically hide the buff out from Harriet, as I think a super mutant with buff out is probably a really bad idea.
It definitely would beat you.
Timothy, nice hat.
Oh, thanks. It's called a helmet.
It's a good cape.
Yeah, it protects my head from stuff.
So does this one. And she like bangs her bear trap.
Yeah, except mine's actually designed for a head.
See, I put like little,
Kimmy,
you know,
just let her have this.
linens around the spikes. I filed them down so they'd fit around my head a little. Never mind.
No, you say, Harry, don't let him take away that from you. That's a nice hat.
Thank you, Hubert.
I decided in a weird turn of characters, Hubert's going to be nice.
You never know what he's gonna do. He's a wild card.
he fried programming is the only thing I can just describe.
You know
for
how I
Hubert.
was saying Harriet's like curious, like what else can this little robot do? And it's like compliment hats. Harriet will remember this.
For the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, everybody
He'll
likes
be like
that.
that one time.
I'm gonna show off every hat I get to Hubert and Fish.
Yeah, okay. That's not going to be a regret later.
Hubert is now the hat bot.
But
I mean, I can have like
He's
3.
the hat bot, the sandwich bot,
the
everything.
cleaning bot. But the comic bot.
Humor bot.
And Hubert just wants to be Hubert.
So with that, are you guys pretty much done in Azenta? Is there anything else you want to do?
I want to spread it to the other two that this place has a drug problem. Yeah, so, and I wave the buff out a little bit. This thing is just kind of all over the place, so you guys need to be careful.
Well, I guess I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Yeah, this guy over there at the Cheam place, I don't know, he just gave it to me, and there's just a serious drug problem here.
What's a cheam?
Cheam, just that sign back over there. Don't you see it?
Yeah. What grade did you finish?
What do you mean grade?
What's your education level?
Vault?
Oh, okay. That explains a lot. Thanks for answering my questions.
You did pass your goat there, Timothy.
Yeah, but what kind of goat was it though?
I'm just gonna let him
Fair.
keep on thinking it says Cheems.
Where does the jockstrap go?
He knows that.
A, your head. B, your knee.
Okay.
It could make a pretty good hat.
And harder than, yeah. All right, Aaron. We all link arm in arm and we start skipping off into the
Yeah,
north.
I mean,
To the north.
so yeah, you kind of took the words right out of my mouth. So at this point, it is like midday. It's probably somewhere in the early afternoon-ish, like probably sometime between like 2 and 4 in the afternoon. So yeah, so as you guys walk down the steps of Azenta, look into the northern horizon, and that's where we're in a session. I just
Towards
wanted
Mexico.
towards Mexico.
We're all alone, no chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber, let's misbehave.